I noticed a tent out in the field. No big deal. There's homeless people all over the place. So we're just kicking in here. About an hour and a half later, a gentleman pops out of the tent and starts walking towards the truck. As he gets closer, I can see the handle of a gun sticking out. As he gets even closer, I can see that there's no clip in it. So I'm not really worried about it. I didn't care. He came over, bummed a couple cigarettes. We smoked a bowl with him, and everything was cool. He didn't smell like alcohol. I could tell you for sure he wasn't on any other type of drug. Totally sane, not upset or nothing. Kicks it with us for an hour maybe, and then goes back to his tent. He takes his shirt and jacket and everything off, so he's bare-chested, and starts tearing everything down and moving it over behind the tree so he can fold things up to go about his business. Well, while he's doing that, somebody else, I guess, saw the handgun and called it in. First two police showed up in a car. Lady officer pops out with a beanbag gun. The male officer pops out with an AR-15. They're starting to make commands. As soon as they start making commands, Robert's other side or demeanor totally changed. He got really upset and really verbal with the police. They keep making commands, you know, where's the gun, put the gun down, you know, just commands. And this goes on for a little bit, and then he goes around searching on the ground for stuff. And then the police keep telling him to stand up, put your hands up. So quite a few times he has his hands straight up in the air, empty palm facing the police, and going around like this. There's nothing in his waist. He's just ranting and raving. Then he continues to go down on the ground looking for stuff. Okay, pretend you're the tree. He's coming around the tree like this, digging for stuff, and right in a crouch position. And when he gets to this side of the tree, cops make one more command while he's bent over. He picks something up. I see him pick something up, but I couldn't tell what it was. And the officer made one more command. He turned his head like this, and before he had a chance to stand up, they fired a shot. They missed the first shot. The second shot hit him. My hand was focused with my camera on the police. When they first shot the first shot, I turned my head real fast and looked at him. Then the second shot came right after that, and I saw the bullet hit him, and then I saw the reaction of his body when it got hit by the bullet. And then he laid on the ground and flopped around for a little bit.
Those were the only two shots?
No. A couple of minutes after they shot him, they kept making demands. Raise your hands or we're gonna shoot you again. And other nasty things like that. Then the other officer, heavyset male officer, also white, comes around this way with some fat barrel gun, and I guess it was the beanbag gun, and shoots the body just to make sure it's dead again. Yeah, it's horrible. Everybody's been to a funeral before, you know, but I've never in my life ever seen a human life taken, and that's really weighing a lot on my heart. I don't know the guy from Shinola. I've never seen him before, but
Maybe they see a little black car. Never mind. I'll write it down.
I got to share the last few moments of my life with him, of his life. I got the last seconds of his life on video, and it's really hard. You see that the cop did not have no patience. And a couple of people played out a couple of scenarios with me, but my question is, they knew they were coming to the park for a possible weapon. They don't know for sure because they didn't see it. They were only going off somebody else's word. Why did the female officer feel that it was necessary to pull out a beanbag gun, and why did the other officer feel that it was necessary to pull out an AR-15.
Did you hear anything about another call potentially? Like someone else that they were dealing with right before that?
Yes, it was another white, and a lot of people on the news, a lot of people coming up to me saying that it was the same person. I said, it's not the same person. I have it on video, but they refused to look at the video. It was another white male, all high on drugs, coming down, just totally flailing all over the place, banging on people's cars here, and dancing around in the street in the middle of the intersection. Completely different person.
Okay.
Completely different person. Happened on the same day, just...
Like a little while before?
Yes.
Okay.
Just completely different person.
And there's no chance that that person might have had some kind of toy gun or anything like that, or had called...
The one in the street?
Right.
No.
Or call saying that he had a gun?
No,
Okay.
no.